your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Chrissie is hilarious.
Chrissie, have you ever heard of the comedian Basha K. Ali?
No, that sounds like something you yell at before you blow up a plane.
30 seconds remaining.
But you know, it's good to say I dabbled in stand-up or something. I haven't been disrespectful to you at all.
I was very confused by the title, Everything Everywhere All at Once, because that's also what we call it when Ash takes off his shirt.
I shouldn't be up here. I should be in school on the other side of the ocean.
Hello. Oh my gosh, we have a fun video reaction planned for you all this evening. Before I get into it, gotta talk about some gigs. Hello, chat. Yes, I got my hair done today. Thank you for noticing. I'm gonna be sleeping upright for the next few days to make this last as long as possible. Guys, I got some gigs coming up, like I said. Of course, we're going to talk about Content House. But here's my regular schedule. If you're in the Long Island area, come see me doing stand-up. That's right. I'll be on Long Island at the Brokerage Comedy Club Friday, August 8th and Saturday, August 9th. Get your tickets now. Go to my website, chrissiemayr.com. I'll also be doing stand-up, of course, at the Content Hotel Saturday, September 6th. More on that in a minute. That's going to be with Anthony Cumia, Keanu Thompson, Gino Bisconti, and more special guests. Then I'll be headlining in Plano, Texas, September 18th. Then I'll be in Ohio, Massillon, Ohio, Saturday, October 18th. I'm doing 2 shows out there. Then I'll be in San Diego Thursday, October 23rd at the Mic Trap. I'll probably hit up my friends at OAN when I'm in San Diego. Then I'll be in Phoenix Saturday, November 1st for 2 shows. Very exciting. For tickets, go to chrissiemayr.com. And if you haven't heard me talk about it before, we have a very exciting event coming up in September. It's the first weekend in September. It's a content hotel. I don't know if you have been on this channel for very long or if you're familiar with these events, but in the past we have just rented an Airbnb and had a bunch of people, content creators, comedians, streamers, etc. come over, and we just did a 48-hour live stream, and that was that for the first 3 content houses. Then we would do these outside events, like I know when we were in the Poconos. We went roller skating. We went to bars and restaurants, and all of that was live streamed into our main stream. And then we were in Orlando a couple of years ago. We did a stand-up comedy show out there at the Orlando Improv. That house was so much fun. There were people in the pool, in the hot tub. Some people left their rooms a complete mess and we had to clean that up. That was fun. These are all just memories, people. But this is very exciting because this content house you can actually come to. You can reserve a room. It's at a hotel. It's at the Villa Roma Resort in Calhoun, New York, upstate New York, just 2 hours outside New York City or so. You can rent a room right now. Go to villaroma.com. Click on book a room. I'll walk you through it. You're going to click on add code. You're going to go down the selections, click group attendee. You're going to put my name, Chrissie Mayr, as the code. Boom. It's going to take you to our room block. Please join us for the Chrissie Mayr Content House Hotel. The Villa Roma is pleased to provide a special rate for the guests of the Chrissie Mayr Content House. Package includes comfortable accommodations, scheduled activities, daily, nightly entertainment, and access to most hotel facilities. I can't imagine what hotel facilities you would not have access to. I don't know, maybe the maid quarters. Then you go to the next step. You can stay the whole weekend with us. We're getting there a lot. Most of us are getting there Wednesday, leaving Sunday. You can check in Wednesday, check out Sunday. Or if you can only come for the weekend or just one night, Friday or Saturday, you can do that too. You have all of the options here. So clickety click, click, click. Confirm your dates of stay. Boom! You're set to go. Reserve your room now. Don't miss out on this. Plus, not only can you reserve a room, not only and stay and hang out with us, not only are we going to be doing our 48-hour live stream as usual, and you guys can come hang out with us all over the resort, except for in the streaming room. But you can go to ticketed events. This is a new thing we're doing for Content House. I mean, when we were in Orlando, we had just that one show, but there are multiple events you can come to. Starting on Thursday night, Dave Landau will be headlining with Lila Hart hosting. That's Thursday, September 4th at 9:30. Then on Friday, we have Who Are These Podcasts Live with special guest Anthony Cumia. I might be popping on that as well. That's going to be Friday at 7:30. And then we have a really cool late show on Friday with Rich Voss headlining. Gerard Michaels will be there too, opening for Rich Voss. That's Friday, September 5th at 10 o'clock. Then on Saturday, we have a really special early show, a live chatting with Candace. That's Candace Horbox, of course. How do you not know her? That's going to be Saturday, September 6th at 2 o'clock. Nice early show so you can get back to the pool, get your drink on. And then in the evening, we have a little bit, this will be our sort of compound reunion stand-up show. It's going to be Anthony Cumia, myself, Gino Bisconti, Keanu Thompson, and maybe more. That's going to be Saturday, September 6th at 9:30. So get your tickets now on Eventbrite. You can search, really just put my name in the search bar and all these shows come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ticketed events on sale right now for Content Hotel Weekend. Get your tickets now. Get your room reservations now. Do not be SOL, if you know what I mean. This is so exciting. Content House was the first time I used Rumble. And was it the last? Thank you, Douglas. But this is so great. This is the first time we're doing this event in a sense that like everybody can join in on. Everybody can hang out at the pool. This place is great. There's bumper boats, zip lines, go-karts. You could play golf. You could play like a full-on game of golf there. They have a lot of golf hills, golf fields. What do you call it? Golf course. See, that's how you know I don't play golf. My God, there's an indoor pool, an outdoor pool, an indoor hot tub, an outdoor hot tub, a killer outdoor bar, which makes these really good frozen drinks. You could just show up and drink mudslides all weekend long. The food's good. It's just like a fun sort of adult summer camp vibe. Plus, you add that in with hanging out with all your favorite comedians and YouTubers. What else could you want? And then all this entertainment. More fun physical activity places around. Yes, there is also an arcade there. I don't know if you knew this 16-bit, but there is an arcade there at Villa Roma. There's an arcade and there's an indoor game room with bocce ball. There's an outdoor bocce ball court because this is like an Italian resort. So there's going to be bocce ball at every turn. There's a lot. Ugh. I have to drink. I'm like fasting now at night, so I drink microwaved decaf coffee from the morning with no half and half in it. I don't know. I don't understand you people who can drink black coffee. It's so strange to me. Meet your fellow chat rats. Exactly. Meet Sam. Meet Courtney. I'm so scared I won't be skinny by then. Someone help me. It's called intermittent fasting, Courtney. Have dinner early and then don't eat again till breakfast. I lost 10 pounds really just doing that. It's pretty brainless. And like not to shill for this app, but I got Courtney, you could DM me. I'm on an app that has helped me sort of like keep track of it. It's like fasting and also whatever, logging your food and all that boring stuff. Okay. Have I said everything I needed to say about Content House? Yes. And like reserve your room now. And if you're like, shoot, I want to split it with somebody, get it now. And like you'll manifest it. You know what I mean? You'll find a fellow chat rat to split your room with. And it'll be like a fun, nice long cap to the end of summer. A nice long weekend. Do something for yourself. Have fun. Get hammered within reason. You know the thing. And Courtney, you're going to do, Courtney probably has a fundraising stream coming up. Right, Courtney? Get on it. Not to tell you what to do. Okay. We have a very interesting video for you all tonight. This is so crazy. I can't even believe it. Apparently, there's a Hollywood director who assaults a First Amendment auditor with a bat. I could not believe my eyes when I saw that this was a real thing. Okay, Courtney's doing her fundraising stream next week. Good. Let me know when it is so we can jump on it. Already, I love this. This guy's like, this is from the First Amendment Protection Agency. I love that this guy doesn't feel like he needs to have braces or Invisalign or anything. He's just living life. I wish that were the case for me. My parents were like, they slapped braces on me when I was in college. They were like, well, we don't want you. And my teeth were honestly fine. They were okay. I didn't have a crazy snaggletooth situation. But I had like 4 teeth pulled, and then the braces, like the rubber bands, pulled everything back. They were like, oh, we don't want you to look like your Aunt Liz. That was their reason for putting braces on me in college. And maybe partially they were like, well, if you're going to be a news person, you should have perfect teeth. Am I in news now? Kind of. Let's take a look.
Hey, everybody. Today we're here in Rockville, Maryland, and we're going to be going
Rockville, Maryland. I had some diving meets there back in the day.
Around and doing our regular thing, stress testing the First Amendment right to record in public, seeing how
I give so much credit to these First Amendment auditors because, like, it's my heart beats so fast when I watch these videos because, like, I'm sort of conflict averse, so this is the opposite of whatever I would find myself doing in my free time. Like, you're just putting yourself in the line of fire. You're filming people, you're filming the world, right? And you're just waiting for somebody to get triggered enough to try and stop you, which you then come back with, actually, it's my right. It's our First Amendment. It's part of freedom of the press, and then they go, oh, you need a permit to film here. And you go, no, you actually don't. And then back and forth till somebody calls the cops. So that's basically what these guys do. And I give them so much credit. I would just hate it. Like that you're faced with people who could potentially beat you up, hit you with a bat, right? So these guys all have balls of steel. I respect them all for doing this. And it's important. It's important that these guys are fighting for our First Amendment rights, because people forget that you are allowed to just film in public. But everybody is so touchy nowadays. Everyone's so vain. Everyone's like, ooh, I don't want you filming me. I'm so important that I should be exempt.
public and or the public officials act if they do arrive. So as usual, thank you for being here and stick around. This should be a good one.
Whether it be sheer stupidity or absolute insanity, this video is going to show you how one action can change the course of your life.
Look at his face.
Meet Peter Kuste, an award-winning...
Wow, they actually found this guy's, LinkedIn or something? Peter Kuste very obviously dyes his hair black. You'd think you'd get somebody to do that professionally for him.
video producer, and visual storyteller.
He's worked on so many things. He's not just dabbled in producing. He has worked on Discovery Channel, Discovery Networks, National Geographic, Discovery Health, the Weather Channel, the Travel Channel, the Military Channel. I didn't even know there was a military channel. HGTV, the Do-It-Yourself Network, CNN, and more. Whoa, this guy's done it all.
With 20 years of experience working with the biggest names and the biggest companies in the industry, and even having a bachelor's degree in
Why would you act like foolish in public with somebody with a camera on you? If you're, you know what I mean? You can be this easily looked up. Like, act up if you don't have a resume, is what I'm saying.
From Loyola University of the South, you would really just assume that this guy has the basic understanding that phones are not illegal on the sidewalk. But now he's going to have to use his skills in creative storytelling and script polishing to be able to tell the judge why he's not guilty in this case. But after dealing with some pretty nice people,
Well, okay, this
a
is
few
Rockville,
Karen
Maryland.
Cambacks from some upset dispensary workers,
Thank you very much, Liberty Cannabis.
and dealing with some of the dumbest line of questioning that I've ever heard before.
Filming.
What am I filming?
Yes.
I'm filming a video.
Well, one could assume.
There you go.
Like gets in his face. Okay, so this is the Karen that got the video taken down the first time because she didn't want her mug in my video, and I honestly agree. Okay, so she like did the most to got this guy's video taken down. It really doesn't have a life.
On what?
On
May I
wow.
ask?
Yes, of course you can.
Yes.
So what I do is I stress test our First Amendment right to the freedom of press in public.
Uh-huh. Would you like to
She
elaborate?
doesn't know what that is.
What part didn't you understand?
Well, you say freedom of press, so that means I assume that you're reporting on something. What's your topic?
Right, there you go. This is it. The freedom of press.
You don't have a specific topic?
No, I just told you. So do you support our freedom of press?
Yes.
All right, awesome. Well, that's what I'm here to figure out.
That's that then.
How do you figure that out by filming people driving in and out? I'm super curious.
Well, I see if people like yourself
She's
or
just a-
business owners
he's a
or police
busybody.
around the area,
Someone ask about
I
why
see.
you're
I see
filming?
if they respect our First Amendment right.
Okay, it doesn't matter if this guy looks pedo-ish to you, people. Okay, it doesn't matter how attractive anyone is allowed to film anything in public. Period. But yes, if he was a little more attractive, everything goes over easier when you're attractive. Everyone knows this. I think this woman, who knows, she might be attracted to this guy because I feel like she's a little bit flirty, unnecessarily flirty with this person.
To the freedom of press in public.
Okay. By what? By filming?
Look, I can explain it to you. I just can't understand it for you. I don't know how many
That's
different
great. I can explain it to you. I can't understand it for you. He just called you dumb.
ways you want me to put it for you, or like what part you're really misunderstanding here? I don't see where the disconnect is.
Sure. I'm curious. I want to know more about how your actions are helping to advance that.
How my actions are helping to advance that?
Yeah. So if you're reporting as the press, like,
Mhm.
are you reporting for a website, a newspaper,
Social media, all of it
for
social media.
social media?
Yep.
So you're saying that basically anything posted on social media counts as press?
There you go. That's
Yeah.
called
Is
that
stories
your point?
disseminating it to the public.
Okay.
Yeah, that's called press.
What are your are there other
Right.
sort of points
Everybody
you're trying to
knows
make?
this because how many times have a tweet or tweet footage made it into a national story? So, it's the whole, and we're the media. Anybody can break a story. Anybody can have news, that sort of thing.
I'm looking for more specific information on what you're trying to achieve.
Well, this
I am
is
a
it.
big supporter of the.
All right. Well,
I don't
that's
think
what we
she's-
love
I
to
don't
hear.
think she's wearing a bra. Chat, can we confirm? The girls are a little too loose.
That's what I'm out here doing.
I don't understand. But just the fact that somebody comes up and asks and says, yes, I support what you're doing is what you're attempting to achieve?
Well, yes, yeah, because
No, he actually would probably prefer. Well, these people maybe like a little bit of conflict because it gets them excited. I think because then they can explain it to them. But it'd be good too if nobody approached him. He could just do his thing.
if you don't exercise your rights, you lose them. Your rights are like muscles.
I'm aware.
Are you aware for the person who doesn't look like they exercise at all?
I guess I'm wondering, like you don't have anything more specific? You're just going around filming to see if anybody asks why you're filming?
No, I told you look. I'll explain it one more time very slowly.
Sure.
Did you catch like a little bit of her face? It's not cute. It's not cute, guys.
Anybody asks why you're filming?
No, I told you look. I'll explain it one more time very slowly.
Sure.
Very
So
slowly.
what I do is I go around various public places and I stress test the first.
There we go. There's the money shot. Yeah.
Various public places.
Yeah.
And I stress test the First Amendment right to record in public.
What do you mean by stress test?
I see how people react.
I wait for people like you to get stressed out, and that's the test. The test is you people.
I see if they respect my First Amendment right to the freedom of press. See if they believe their feelings override my rights. See if they think
your feelings should not override your rights.
Think if my rights end where their feelings begin.
Okay. I might be misunderstanding, but so it sounds to me like you're saying what you do is go to a place and film people to see if they get upset about you filming them?
If that's what you think I just said, then there you go. That's perfect.
He's like, can you just scram?
If that's what I think you just said.
There you go.
What you believe? Is that what you're trying to do?
No, I look, I don't know if you were listening to the part where I told you I was going to explain it one last time, very, very slowly.
I'm listening.
But that was it. That was the last time.
You haven't explained.
No, I have.
The freedom of press means.
I have like 3 times, actually.
Yeah, you said you go out and stress test the freedom of press.
There you go. Brilliant. Do you support our freedom of press?
What does that mean? Define stress test.
I see how people react.
That's not a stress test.
Okay, what would you call it?
Usually a stress test is when you put something under various conditions to see
if they break or if they do not break, right?
So what would breaking entail?
You are breaking. The public, the onlooker is the one who would break.
What do you mean, what would breaking entail?
What is it? How do you know if it breaks or doesn't break? What are you measuring?
Well, I've been arrested before. I've had people come up and want to fight me before. Things like that, and I have very nice people coming up to me every single day. So and
that sounds very stressful.
And I also test the Hawthorne effect in real time, which is the theory that people act differently when they're being recorded.
Yes.
Oh, that has a name. The Hawthorne effect sounds fancy.
Okay.
Except for what say you to people who are on reality television? Do they act different? Don't they just get to a point where they forget the cameras are there?
So the emotional output of the humans that you're filming is your test results.
There you go.
Okay. I'm looking for more specific information because I feel like
that's what I was.
She just wants to take up this guy's entire afternoon, and she's smug about it, and she's smarmy, and she's like, I can't stand her stupid attitude. Like she doesn't know, but she acts like she's still arrogant about it. Woo.
Trying to understand where the disconnect was so I could give you more information, but I wasn't really.
Okay. So
I wasn't really understanding.
Basically, emotional reaction to.
I wouldn't call it so much a metric. It just happens to be a circumstance.
But it's using what you're measuring. That's what you said you're using to measure your results, right?
Sure.
Okay. Are you so okay? Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough.
All right.
I think she I don't know, maybe this woman is used to people like bending to her will, or like she wants this guy to keep explaining to her what it is. And he's like, just let me do my thing. You fat comic book enthusiast, go back into your cave.
Well, we thank you for your support, and I'm glad that you support our freedom of press.
I
thank you very much.
Our freedom of press a whole lot.
I do. However, more dumb questions.
I would encourage you to figure out if you can get more specific on what you're trying to achieve and why you're recording.
So
oh my God, he doesn't have to get more specific, you effing moron.
Where would you have now kind of understanding a little bit better of what I do? What would you say I should say?
Yes, John, I agree with you.
I'm fuzzy enough still on the specifics of what you're trying to accomplish.
you're
that
fuzzy.
I frankly don't think I can answer that.
So then how do you know I can't get how do you know I can get more specific than that? If you're too fuzzy, you don't even know whether or not I can get more specific. How do you know that's not as specific as it gets?
Because there's plenty of.
Now let me ask you a question. What if you came up to me and I just said, I don't feel like answering your questions?
Then I could say, okay, that's fine. But it seems like that's not what you're attempting to do, because you said you're trying to engage with people on social media.
Absolutely, yeah. And there you go.
In terms of more specific, and you're saying, how could one get more specific? People do all kinds of scientific studies every single day.
Mm-hmm.
Usually there's some method of what is the hypothesis you're trying to prove or disprove? What are the variables that are in your...
Okay, comment in the chat that I want to address, because I wonder if other people feel the same. I'm not a huge fan of the whip out phone, record person living everyday life kind of content. It's just clickbait troll garbage. Basically, she may be lame, but he's a douche. I don't think he is going out of his way to film people. He's just standing there filming a parking lot. She came all the way up to him. I don't know if there's a comic book store in this strip mall or where she works or where she came from, but like she had to walk a considerable distance to get in his face, where he is just filming parked cars, and that's not very personal. That isn't like a person living everyday life. It's like, okay, he's keeping a distance.
Control, which are not. That's kind of why I was asking questions, because it seemed like you don't have much to say, is in my perception, beyond. I'm not the one that has to say anything. I'm sitting here and people come up to me, and you can choose to talk to me, you could choose to not talk to me. But so it seems like your definition of press is just recording anything in front of you and having the ability. That is pretty much the exact definition of press. There you go. That's pretty good. Honestly, off the tongue, that's pretty good. Okay. That's a pretty good definition of press right there.
Off the tongue.
Okay. I still kind of just get the sense that it seems like you're trying to piss people off.
I mean, like I said, I can explain it to people, but I can't understand it for them.
Explaining it. That's what I'm saying, man. I don't think you're explaining it. It seems like you don't want to achieve anything except for to see if it pisses people off to be filmed without their permission. Like
I said, if that's what you feel I'm doing, then that's the answer you can go along with.
So you're okay. Interesting. So you're you're just gonna let other people sort of tell you what you're doing here based on their.
It doesn't seem that I can convince you otherwise. So why am I going to sit here and waste my time?
Otherwise, what?
Otherwise of anything else. I've tried to explain it to you five times now, differently each and every time, and slower and slower. Like I said, I'm not going to explain it to you again. I'm not.
Oh, okay. So do you guys think he's not a good auditor? What would be a good example of an auditor, Stam? Is there one out there that you like? He's not the best auditor. This is from Frank. But anytime a rando comes 50 feet, yeah, she went out of her way to approach and question someone for recording, he gets a pass. Yeah, she could have very easily ignored him.
I've done it 5 times, so I can explain it to you as many times as I want, but I can't understand it for you. So
that's a very good cop-out for when you're not providing someone.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
He's providing all the information that he needs to.
Thank you very much. Take it easy. After that is when I ran into Mr. Kuste, and he showed his absolute lack of knowledge in public photography and videography laws.
All right, so this guy is coming out of is this the dispensary here, the weed dispensary? Is that why this guy flies off the handle? Like out the gate. Oh, this is the most replayed part for a reason. He immediately, upon exiting this building, starts waving his hand and makes it an issue.
It's a very good cop-out for when you're not providing someone.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Good luck.
Thank you very much. Take it easy. After that is when I ran into Mr. Kuste, and he showed his absolute lack of knowledge in public photography and videography laws.
I don't want my face on that video. I don't want my face on that video.
So you stop and show me your face?
Yeah, this could always be avoided. Like I saw him looking over there. He could have, if he really wanted to, walked all the way to his car with his head turned all the way around. It would have been strange, but we wouldn't know it was him, would we?
Come on now.
Who cares? It's just a weed dispensary. Oh my god, you can see his car and everything.
What's up? Reporting you? Didn't you already ask me that?
Oh boy.
It's okay. It's all right.
Oh, that's not gonna help. Oh my god, does he stop his car? Oh shit! Oh my god, the anger with which he stops his car. He is taking this so personally. Why?
What's up? Reporting you? Didn't you already ask me that?
I wonder if he's like, this person knows who I am. They're spying on me to catch me getting medicinal marijuana.
It's okay. It's all right.
Whoa.
Are you really trying this?
He's got a mini bat. Who has just a small bat in their car? Like, do you guys drive with any kind of weapon in your car? I mean, I guess it's a good idea, but a tiny like bat for a toddler, is that really the weapon of choice here? Oh boy.
What do you want to do? Huh?
Oh my god. All he had to do was ignore the guy filming. I don't know. I just think there's people filming everywhere. There's cameras on every corner of every building in every city, in every crosswalk, everywhere. So I don't know. I wouldn't be fazed to see somebody out in the street with a camera. And this guy in particular, he's in the friggin' biz. How does he not understand it? Why does he accomplish? What is he hoping to do, by the way, by attacking this guy?
Come on, dude. Come on.
No,
my cardio's better than yours.
My cardio's better than yours. He's like, I can outrun you.
I promise you.
Wow, he dropped his camera out of his tripod onto the...
What's up?
Just runs at him with a... What is that going to do?
Really trying this? Is this what you want to do? Huh?
Come on, dude. Come on.
No,
my cardio's better than yours. I promise you.
Wow. He could have run over him with his car, too. Wow.
There you go. Look at that. There you go.
Wow.
I got his.
Oh my god, so another angle. There's a guy filming behind them who got the whole thing. Oh. And so he jumps out into the street, almost gets hit by another car while he's doing this crap. What does he think he's gonna do? Did someone just yell, "Hey, faggot"? I hope that's what they yelled.
There you go. I got his.
Wow. Yeah, someone did yell, "Hey, faggot."
Hey, I got this on recording, man. I got you on camera, bro.
Wow. What a loser. Very touchy person. Let's go to the chat. What do you guys think? Some people think he's being too sensitive, and some of you think like, well, nobody likes a camera in their face. He should know. He should know the rules. For real, people get upset about the idea of having an Amazon Alexa. I would never have that shit. While they walk around with a GPS tracker, microphone, and camera in their pocket. Exactly, Larry. It's not harassment. They're far away. They're not blocking his movement. There's no physical contact. Yeah. They are. It's just like, I think the First Amendment auditors really are just a mirror. They hold up a mirror to society and to these individuals. Wow, though. What did he think he's going to just beat the crap out of him with his tiny bat? And then this footage would never come out? Like, what is so bad about going into a cannabis dispensary? Did he not? He really didn't want his coworkers to know he uses medicinal marijuana? Doesn't everybody? Now we get a good view with them tight jeans. Wow. Wow. That is a small bat. And he's hitting him with it. And his camera fell out. Luckily, the lens was upwards. Is this in slow? Yeah, that's what he's doing. Why? Why? Yeah, he must be paranoid. Like there's I guess people he works with or people he knows that he doesn't want them to know that he smokes marijuana. Big deal. Or uses cannabis. I don't know how it works. What is the big deal? And he thought, he took it personally. He thought, oh, this guy's filming me specifically and not just everything generally. Maybe he's just filming the animal hospital. But again, this guy
All right, guys.
doesn't know.
Well, so we called the police station. We're sitting here now. I'm going to show you. I had to go and scoop up my pieces of my microphone really quick to make sure that he wasn't going to run him over or anything. So we got both the components of the microphone here. I don't know if you could see, but this one is shattered on the screen there. So,
and huge shout out to longtime watcher, #1 FAPA fan, Niners Rule 2686 for hooking me up with a new microphone set after watching what happened to mine.
That's nice.
So huge shout out to him, and I'll make sure to pin his comment so you guys can shout him out in the comments and say thank you.
Good job, Niners.
Glad I was safe. Glad I didn't get hit. Glad I was able to move away and push this guy out of my way quicker than he was able to get to me. So now we're waiting for the officers, and we'll see what we can do moving on from here. So I was just looking through the video and seeing what kind of car this guy was driving, looking at his license plate,
Oh yeah,
getting pictures, and just
they got all that info.
This officer was showing up here.
Oh, it's a lady
How's it
officer. Somebody's mom is here to help you.
How are you?
How can I help you?
So, I just had this dude, I'll be able to show you the video in a second, but I had this dude come up to me. He had a problem with me doing what I was doing. What I do is I go and exercise my First Amendment right to the freedom of press in public. And I was just sitting along the sidewalk as we are right now. And this dude, he came up to me, had a problem. He stopped his car right here, and he got out of his car. He attacked me with a little baseball bat. He broke broke part of my tripod, broke my microphones here, shattered this one, and they're no longer working. So yep, absolutely. And yep, absolutely. I'll just show it to you here in a second. I have a Bystander's video here to help as well. So what was your name again?
Officer Shout.
Shout. All right. So me and Officer Shout, we're gonna figure this right out, and we'll get back to you guys in a second. Mr. Chen.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Hey.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Mr. and Mrs. Shout, excuse me.
Yeah, they got an Asian and a woman on the case.
Thank you guys very much. I appreciate you guys being understanding. So just run me by what's going on again.
So basically, I'll do an investigation, try to identify the person that assaulted you.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and press charges since I did watch the video. Typically, I would refer you to a commissioner to get your own charges, but there's a video. I see everything. I see what happened. So I can go ahead and do that for you.
Wow.
Again.
Thank you, lady cop.
Do the charges. I'll
yes, please. Definitely let me know.
Is the best way to get you by phone or email?
If either or.
Let me get your email. What's your email?
First Amendment Protection Agency.
Is it first, like the
number?
number?
Spelt all out.
Oh.
That's the name of my YouTube channel if you want to go check it out.
Plugging your YouTube channel to the cop. That's slick.
No kidding. Get out of here. At gmail.com.
She knows who he is? No way. Get out. Get out.
All right, thanks.
Thank you very much,
All right,
Mr.
take
Shout.
care.
Hey, have a good one.
You too. Take
You
care.
guys stay safe.
Have a nice day.
Take it easy.
Shout, kick my heels up and shout, throw my hands. And the Asian just did nothing.
You too.
Have a good one.
Unfortunately, I still have yet to hear back from Montgomery PD about charges being filed or Mr. Koost being apprehended. So I will leave their information in the description so you guys can reach out and get an update. Dear Mr. Medallia, I have received your video and submitted it into evidence so that it can be used in court if needed. Okay, this is from Dana. Dana Shoop. I have identified the suspect and have filed charges against Peter J. Koost III for second-degree assault and malicious destruction of property. The court will issue a district court summons, which will be mailed to Mr. Koost III, informing him to appear in court on a certain date. You will also receive a court summons, which will be mailed to the address you provided at blank. You will need to appear in court on the date indicated. You may order a copy of the police report by contacting our records division, or you may pick up a copy of the report at any Montgomery police station. Wow. I wonder what happened to it. I wonder if he was taken in or not. He must be hella embarrassed because this thing got a ton of views. There's no way he didn't see this video.
So you guys heard it from Montgomery County Police right there. So they're going to be handling the charges. I'll get reached back out to as soon as they get in contact with this guy and either apprehend him or figure out however they're going to do it, whether it's just going to be a warrant or they're going to go try and go out and find him now. So as soon as I have more information, I will get it back to you guys. But let me know. As of right now, let me know what your favorite part was in the comments. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure you go subscribe and turn on those bell notifications to never miss the latest and the greatest from the best.
Yes, the guns. Show the guns.
Best. Catch you guys.
I liked when he parked his car like herky jerky and ran out. Wow, I wonder what. All right, this was 2 weeks ago. I can only explain it to you. I can't understand it for you. Bat guy is fortunate to not have confronted someone with concealed carry. Yeah, that's right. How the hell is someone going to walk up to the camera, have a 15-minute conversation, then file a privacy complaint on YouTube to get taken down? That is lame. Peter Koost should be serving jail time. He went from ignorant to idiot pretty fast. He must have been somewhere he wasn't supposed to be. Yep. That's the only excuse for that. Glad you're okay. And dude, buying the new mic is awesome. She's a great big supporter of the First Amendment, then blocks the video. She needs exposed. She needs to be exposed more. She looks better with the clown face. Yeah. I hope the charges are pending and this man goes to jail. YouTube just takes down videos based on hurt people's feelings. Yeah, they have a history of doing that. That guy's losing his job. All the guy had to do was take his bag of weed and go home. Looks like Peter lives in CJ. People in CJ, I don't know what CJ is, think they live in Potomac and are very entitled. Peter is losing his job. Good for MCPD to take this seriously. Whether they go all the way with the case is another thing. Make sure Peter plays dearly, monetarily wise for breaking your stuff. If the weed makes Peter that angry, maybe he should avoid it. That's funny. He has to go to jail. You can't just attack someone with a bat in the middle of the street. Should be charged with felonious assault. Wow. Wowie, wowie, wowie. Turns out Pete's creativity didn't come without 420. To this day, I can't believe how many people are ignorant of the law. Hey, I didn't know before I started watching these videos. Police were nice but soft. That's a deadly weapon. A tiny bat is a deadly weapon. I should have gone to his house with a warrant. Whoa. How did this woman survive this long? Whoa. I know of this guy. He lives several houses down from my mother-in-law. I'll post some info on my blog. What? That's wild. Wow. You can't fix stupid people. The guy's unhinged. He forgot that people in the U.S. carry firearms and can legally protect themselves if someone runs at them with a bat. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. That's so scary how quickly it could have been ended much differently and gone much poorly. Much more poorly. Hollywood is always filming in public. They put up signs saying you may be filmed in this area. He should know how public filming works. Exactly, Van City guy. Exactly. This is fascinating. Oh, yeah. Don't get me started on the Epstein files. That's so disappointing. I don't know. I just hope I can live long enough to actually hear the real truth about it. Who knows? Maybe we'll, in a future administration, we'll know the truth about Epstein, but not this one. Anyone can be pressed, Frit. Exactly. Anyone. Gonzo journal. Yes, it's gonzo journalism. He has clout, bro, written all over him. Oh, God. That's funny. Yeah, this is an interesting channel, right? Let's see what else this guy has on his channel. First Amendment Protection Agency. FAPA. That sounds dirty. I'm part of FAPA. I neither have the time nor the inclination to explain myself to a man who rises and sleeps under the blanket of the very freedom that I provide and then questions the manner in which I provide it. I would rather you just said thank you and went on your way. Woo! Lawyers are so expensive, man. LMFAO. So if you want to help me along the journey and help me be able to keep going out and schooling these tyrants, then definitely feel free to help with anything. That means donation. He joined YouTube on September 11th. Not the September 11th, just a September 11th. Just 2 years ago. He's doing great. Wow. Karen freaks out from recording them in public. I always love these Karen freak out videos. All right, this one has almost arrested for videoing on the sidewalk. This has 150K views. I always like Karens in nature.
What is going on today, everybody? Today we're here in Dayton, Ohio.
Dayton?
We're gonna be going around and doing our regular thing, stress testing the First Amendment right to record in public, seeing how the public and or the public officials act if they do arrive. So as usual, thank you for being here and stick around. This should be a good one. So we got the Green Relief Dispensary here in Dayton, Ohio.
Why again?
We're right off the highway here on Gettysburg Street. So
he's chosen another dispensary. I wonder if this is something he often does.
Let's see how much business this place brings in today. Man,
sometimes you just need to go to Kentucky.
What's going on, my brother?
What's up, man?
How we doing?
Good. You doing good?
Oh yeah, of course, of course.
Oh,
hey,
he
beautiful
knows
car,
him?
brother. You got it.
Oh, he knows him. Mm.
Yeah.
You good?
Thank you.
Uh-oh. What? Are you following?
I'm sorry? Where am I from? Yeah. I'm from up north. Why? What's up? Maybe, yeah.
What is she doing? Oh, she's security. Where am I from?
Very strangely specific question.
She's gonna do some important security stuff. It's Ohio, he said, right? Dayton, Ohio. Oh, what makes me think this lady's gonna be a problem? Oh, another gal. Just getting her weed. Oh boy. Oh boy, here she comes. Whoa, here she comes. Wearing shorts and got a fupa. Okay, they all know each other.
See, that's cool. That's cool.
Is that cool? I think they were making fun
They
of him.
don't?
Yeah, I don't think they don't have no clue even what it is. Though.
Oh,
No,
boy.
they don't know.
You better just let him report out there and don't say nothing.
Hey, well, I appreciate you handing out some education, bro.
Hey, have a good one, bro.
You too.
He told them, let him record. Don't bother him. Oh, that car sounds nice.
Yeah,
guess
buddy. Thank you for joining in. Thank you very much. We need more people out here like you.
Oh, that's a nice way to flip it.
Thank you.
An unmarked van. Uh-oh.
How's it going, bro? I'm out here, I'm making a YouTube video. So what I do is I stress test our First Amendment right to the freedom of press in public. I see how people respect our rights. You support our First Amendment right to the freedom of press? Awesome. There we go. Love to hear it. I'm
He's
sorry?
like, okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Have a good one, bro.
All right, he's chill. He's pretty chill. Uh-oh. Sorry again.
Nobody's holding up your traffic. I can talk to whoever I want. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
Oh, boy. She's not going to... I have a feeling this woman is not going to like being waved at or talked to or anything. Uh-oh. It begins, right?
Don't talk to me. You were nice until then. Don't talk to me. Hey, bye. Have a good day, okay? Thank you very much. Have a good one. Thank you for being very nice. Goodbye.
Oh, shit.
Goodbye. Okay.
What is she saying? You're ashy?
There you go.
She's bent over. All right, I guess that's her having fun with it. What makes you think this is not the last we've seen of that lady? That guy looks like he does recreational weed.
Have a good one, man. Take it easy.
Wow, I haven't seen a flared jean like that in 20 years. What do we think? Is this guy going to be cool?
Something like that, yeah.
Hi, YouTube.
Oh, there you go. Have a good one, buddy.
All right, that's cool. That's a good reaction. Watch the difference in how these two people choose to carry themselves through life. Uh-oh, another person. Is he going to be cool or no?
Yes, sir.
Right on, rock and roll.
Have a good one, bro.
That was a little cringe, but like I understand the sentiment. That person didn't roll their window down. Okay, okay.
Something like that.
And
Yeah.
an auditor. She knows.
Oh, yeah. Of course. I travel around the country doing this. I do. Yeah, you came out and smiled. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you for being normal. I know it is getting pretty hot. It is.
All
I was
right,
thinking
she's
about
chill.
it myself.
She's
Hey,
chill.
thank you. You too. Stay cool out there.
All right, well, this video is called Karen's Call Police on Me. So is it going to be the security guard or somebody new? Another guy with long hair.
Oh yeah, of course.
Fucking favorite.
Go. Well, I guarantee you're gonna
wow.
find your new favorite today if you go and look me up. First
Who
Amendment
is her
Protection
favorite?
Agency.
Okay, I'm going home right now. I'm gonna look you up.
If I had more cards, I would give you one, but you better not forget.
First Amendment
Protection Agency.
FAPA.
FAPA. First Amendment Protection Agency.
FAPA. People freaking out. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? He just got a goddamn camera.
That's it. That's it. You'd think it'd be more crazy than that, but it's not.
It's not. It's stupid to me.
It's
Do what you do. I support you.
And I do the same for you.
Your line right now.
All right. Thank you very much. Have a good one. Hey, hold on. Ready? With the people. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Have a good one.
He's
Take
like,
it
this
easy.
is my one black friend.
Get a hat on.
Put a hat on. Yeah, it's sunny out there.
She's nice. Oh boy.
Oh, the police are here. Popo. Boop, boop, boop. I guess he could have seen that coming. Okay, so they're going in first. Another dude with long hair. Another dude with long hair.
Ah, just a little
Oh, he
bit.
knows
No,
what's
no
up.
harder than usual.
Oh, you do this a lot?
Oh, I travel around the country doing this, my friend.
Oh, okay. Well, you're not doing anything wrong. We're just going to talk to them and tell them you're not doing anything wrong.
All right. Hey, well, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
There you go.
What's your name and badge number?
McGuire 658.
Sweet. Awesome.
You're on the sidewalk.
Well, not a lot of people understand that, unfortunately.
You having a good day?
It's super embarrassing when the cops don't even know that this is something they're allowed to do. But this guy knows
Man, trying to
what's
stay
up.
cool out here.
Yeah.
That's about it.
We just got here. It's kind of hot, so.
Do you guys have body cams rolling? Both, both you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Mine's not blinking. I have it turned off, but you can see that it's recording if you want to see.
Like,
Oh, okay.
it's there.
I believe you. I believe you. So let me ask you a question, man. So you said you know what's going on, right?
Yeah.
So you've seen these types of things before?
Yeah, I've seen them on
You do.
TikTok
So,
and stuff.
all right, all right. So you took an oath to uphold people's constitutional rights, correct?
I did, yeah.
You're right. So the First Amendment, right? Do you know what the 5 freedoms of the First Amendment are?
Oh shoot, I don't even know this. Press.
I'll answer your question. Give me 1 second.
Go ahead.
Something written. Oh gosh.
Don't look it up. Don't cheat.
I'm embarrassed. I don't know.
I can't be on my phone anyway.
Yeah, he's auditing the cop. Oh, it's got to be. I don't know.
Oh, he's got a camera too. Be careful. Cover your face.
Ha 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 ha.
They got cameras too inside. You better not go in that building.
Oh, already this woman in the car is making an issue.
No problem, man.
I don't want to be recorded. Why?
I thought this was going to turn out a whole lot better. You know, I did not think that this lady was going to go in and call the police. But it is what it is. Dayton police showing up and being very educated, very cordial, very understanding.
Don't look at me
Thank
getting
you, that's a
a
lot better.
weed.
There you go.
Being awkward. Being cringy. Maybe she
If
didn't
you
want to
just
be.
started with that, people would have known it's real and not
She
fake.
didn't want to be filmed because her outfit is so terrible, and she hasn't had her roots done recently. She's probably commiserating with the security lady now.
Oh my goodness.
More Popo.
2 backup officers.
2 more. Come on now.
2 backup units.
There's probably not
May have more
much
than
to
one
do.
in
I mean,
each.
it's Dayton, Ohio, and in the afternoon, so they're not busy. Okay, so this
Maybe
guy.
This guy's going and complaining.
Oh, I thought that was the other guy
I
who
think
knew
they're
what was
handling
up.
it. I think they're explaining to him that nothing is going on.
And he's there all by himself. I wonder if it's nerve-wracking to do what he does. If he gets anxious, he probably does.
How's it going?
It's also probably nerve-wracking being a cop. Another job I would not want to have. What is this dispensary look so like nondescript? Like what? This just looks like a rogue office building. What used to be in here? Oh, all the cops are convening. They're like, can you give us some edibles for our trouble? It's Dayton. What else are they going to do? I want to see more long-haired men going into this building. All right, at least the cops aren't embarrassing themselves by not understanding the First Amendment. But yeah, I'm going to look it up. I'm looking it up. 5 parts to the First Amendment. Okay, the 5 parts of the First Amendment are freedom of speech, which includes expressing your thoughts, opinions, beliefs without fear of government censorship or retaliation. Freedom of religion. That's obvious, right? You can practice
Take
whatever.
it easy, guys.
Freedom of
How's
the
it
press. Right to
You just
assemble.
might.
And right to petition. That means you can formally express grievances
There
to
he
the
goes.
government. Speech, religion,
Here's
press, assemble, petition. Sir Pep. Well, we learned something today. See, okay. You knew Mayhem Bear.
There goes the other one.
The long-haired men have a weed dealer they've been seeing since the 90s. Don't need a weed store. True. Sam, we're watching a First Amendment Auditor. Bye.
What is it, bro?
Ask me again.
What are the 5 elements of the First Amendment?
Oh,
You
he's
got this. I know
asking
you
him.
do.
Religion. Speech.
Yeah. There's 2.
He's quizzing them.
Yeah.
Press, assemble, and petition.
Assembly.
Yeah. One more. It's the hardest one. You're 80% right now. That's about top 2% of the nation as far.
Embarrassment.
That's okay, man. Trust me, you're already way past embarrassment, bro. I've had way worse than that. The last one is to petition your government. The last one is to petition your government. Hey, but thank you guys very much for being very cordial and very educated today.
All right, buddy.
We thank you. Hey, hold on before you go. Give it to him. Have a good one, bro. Take it easy.
Oh, he's likable. Oh, what do you mean about the jump cut? Interesting. Notice the jump cut once he saw the cops walked away and weren't going to engage. He didn't get what he wanted. Oh, do you think he wanted the cops to give him a hard time? Yeah, the thank you for being educated is a little condescending. What he's doing isn't any worse what Democrat protests do. Do you think he wanted a scuffle with the cops? Uh-oh, here it goes.
Yeah, of course.
That's such a terrible dress. What possessed her to purchase
What do you
that?
mean a weird voice?
Well, I'm a realtor, right?
Yeah.
So I can hear your.
I'm a realtor, so I think I'm very important. She's probably also a teacher.
Voice. It's because you're doing a channel or something like that. I know you're getting great stuff right now. What's up? What are you doing?
Well, what I do is I stress test our First Amendment right to the freedom of press in public, and I see how people react. I see if they respect our rights in public.
And I see how poorly they dress.
In the aspect of you record.
Yeah, the First Amendment, freedom of.
I get what you're saying. I just wondered why you're doing it.
There you go. You're right. I do it in lieu of today's world being a censorship world, and your rights are like muscles. If you don't exercise them, you lose them. So.
Do you have a job?
Do I have a job? This is my job. I travel the country doing this. Yeah.
Where have you traveled?
I've been up and down all the East Coast the last 6 months.
And do you have a place to stay?
Do I have a place to stay? Like I said, I travel.
Is she trying to pick this man up?
Or live on the street?
I don't live on the street.
She says, okay, now she's being condescending. Like, are you homeless? Like, where do you belong?
No, I drive around in a car and
you live in a car?
get hotels and stuff paid for by the business. Yep.
Oh. What company?
The First Amendment Protection Agency.
FAPA.
Hey, thank you very much. We appreciate your interest.
Said you're
Thank you
hot.
very much for your interest. We appreciate it. And thank you for being more normal when you came out the second time.
Oh, okay. I think he does want confrontation. That little comment, right? Thanks for being normal the second time. Yeah, he wants more juice. He's one of these people who likes confrontation and fights.
Have a good one. Take it easy.
Yeah, he does like to poke the bear. He's a bear poker. Everyone drives the same kinds of car here. So stupid. Whoa.
All right there, guys. Well, that's going to be it here today from the Green Relief Dispensary
Green
here right off
Relief.
of Gettysburg Road in Dayton, Ohio. You know, man, unfortunately, with the way things started, I thought they were going to go a lot better.
He's like, I was hoping somebody was going to fight me, but not today.
With the security guard coming out and trying to get everybody together for pictures, and then she switched her attitude right away and started yelling at me and said I couldn't talk to the people coming out of the dispensary. And that's
wow, because she's trying to do security, but doesn't realize that what he's doing that has nothing to do with her job.
Thing went downhill. But thank you very much to the Dayton, Ohio police for coming and being very educated, being very respectful, and going and handing out some free education to these people calling the police on somebody just expressing their First Amendment right on the sidewalk, on a traditional public forum. So, again, let me know what your favorite part was in the comments.
Ooh, my favorite part
make sure you go
was when the woman bent over and shook her bottom at him.
Subscribe and turn on those bell notifications to never miss the
I
latest.
don't love this logo here. But you know what? He's a busy guy.
And the greatest from the best.
That is the little flexing of the muscle. It's a little cringe. I wonder what Fappo would do if several people came up close to him, say no closer than 5 or 10 feet, and surrounded him and started recording him and didn't say anything. Oh, look at all these responses. I would be so excited that I have a group of people out with me stress testing our First Amendment rights together and being out there joining in on the activism with me, my friend. Wow. Perfect answer. Right, because that's what he said when the other person took their phone out. He was like, awesome, we're all doing it together. That lady saying, it's a goddamn camera should be on every outro for your future videos. It's just a goddamn camera. Oh, yeah, the black lady with the blonde hair. That was cool. Law enforcement was excellent. That's what we expect. Good job, officers. Almost everyone in this video was cordial and polite. Don't these dispensary working idiots know that a heavy police presence doesn't look good for their business nor the customers? Yeah. The blonde needs to take a hit like she does before she meets with her clients when talking to you. It was nice to see she wasn't displaying any ink, marking her to verify her addiction. Wow. The last girl was stoned. Even though the cop missed one of the rights in the First Amendment, he did better than 95% of the officers out there. Most importantly, he handled the situation perfectly. Yeah. In review, it's religion, assembly, speech, petitioning, religion. Right? They do it all? Speech, religion, press, assembly, petition. Isn't there like a PAPSR? PAPSR. Or perhaps. PRAPS. Perhaps. Press, religion, assembly, petition, speech. Perhaps. The lady was great. Thank you for what you do. The people's bicep. Yeah. He's just got a damn camera. You got a tagline there. It might be said one day that Auditors educated the world about our rights. Yeah. I'm a realtor. Ugh. Realtors think they're so gosh darn important, right? Perhaps. Press, religion, assembly, petition, and speech. Perhaps. Tarek C for 5. Chrissy, what are your thoughts on the Trump admin selling out on the Epstein client list? Is 47 just completely owned by the tiny hats or what? I've been thinking about this a lot lately. And there's the idea that maybe Trump is on it in some capacity, but he doesn't want to be able to explain, like, well, I didn't do the bad stuff. But so there's that idea. And then there's the concept like, okay, maybe other people are on it and maybe they just want to use it for blackmail. Maybe that's why they're not making it public. Gosh, I don't know. You would hate to think that he's just owned because that's what people love about him is that he's not owned by anyone, right? He didn't need anybody's money. So maybe they thought it's going to be a net negative for the public to know one way or the other. They probably thought like, well, what good is it going to do for people to know? But people just want to know for the sake of knowing. My thoughts are I still support Trump. I still like Trump. I think, you know what? There's so much that they know that I don't, that they're privy to. There must have been a very good reason to not tell the public, because I think he knows how bad the public wanted answers and the truth about this. So there must have been a darn good reason. And I think it would be cool to find out one day what that reason is. He worked for Epstein worked for Israel. Why do you think they're dropping it? Yeah. I agree with you, Sizzle Chest. If Trump keeps deporting illegals, I don't care if his name is on the list in gold letters. Oh my God, I hope not. Diddy and Epstein cleared in the same week. Well, the important thing is that the American people are not buying it. They just there's been too much put out already for people to believe it. So yeah. Oh my gosh. Tomorrow's going to be such an exciting day, you guys. I'm seeing Superman. Maybe I'll do a Superman review video. But then tomorrow's Nightmare episode, I'm going to have Ask America with Edgar on. Very exciting. Our first puppet on the show. So I'm looking forward to that. And of course, Friday is Friday Night Tights. And then Saturday, I'll be having Ms. Angela Bell Camino on the program. She will be here doing Nightmare on Saturday. So that's going to be great too. Big rest of the week planned. You guys are the best. Let me know in the comments what other videos you want me to watch and react to. That was so fun. I'm inspired by these First Amendment guys. I really am. All right. I will see you guys next time. Bye.